Hey, what's up? Paperworks time. We're going to delve into some more paper. On the record player is Below by Lantern. I forgot where they are from. This is a Dark Descent. I'll put it down a bit. A Dark Descent release from a couple of years ago, 2013, so yeah, a long time ago. They have some more releases or output, but I fell off. Death metal. Nothing too much info-wise. There is lyrics in the booklet, of course, but very good record at the time, and I listening to it now, I still dig it. I got the Chaos Echoes records out, and this was beside it. So the Chaos Echoes I got out for the podcast, which has no name for now, but we filmed a demo version, like I said, with me and Ruben. Then we filmed a longer one, which was 2 hours, and will get edited down, I guess. So yeah, that will be up soon. I didn't even get to talk about the records. We just rambled for 2 hours. Some loose stuff that maybe is not worth showing, but you know, Desert Fest and Incubate. I could go into Incubate all day. Desert Fest I've went to 2 times, so not much to tell there. Incubate was just one of the best festivals ever. A showcase festival that sadly is defunct now. Let's see, I have, this just falls out. There are Dragged into Sunlight stickers in here. I have 665, 651 and 664, so somebody has the right copy. I don't know why they are numbered, maybe because they should have been on a record or something like it. I have no idea. What else is in here? The Return is actually in here because of the Midnight Heilig Acid Jet Trip and Villainy show we went to around the same time, I guess. I think I went with Thomas, if I'm not mistaken. The flyer, and these are all the venues. So it's all over Tilburg, a city festival, if you will. Let's see. I think this was the Metal Day, but yeah, so it was Cold, Gehenna, Mayhem, Immortal, and then Iron Witch, Dead Existence, Terzijde Horror, Grift, Neige Moor, and Dragged into Sunlight. You also had Serpent Noir, Verus, I think, Funeral Winds, which I saw, Chaos Invocation, The Hexen, which I saw, and Son Adam. And then other things I see here are Anna von House, Wolf, I don't know too much about Kommergroepen, Heirs, Spookhuisje, Vatican Shadow, Vessel, Wolf Eyes, Age of Woe. So yeah, it was a great day. I didn't see all of that, but I saw Immortal and Mayhem. Yeah, Mayhem. I took a picture through the fence. They had the spiked big heads in the back, next to the venue, next to the O13, just standing in the sun, baking. Yeah, there's a booklet also. Very extensive notes. Then I have some cards. Job clearing the path on Neurot. A Church of Ra, Amicitia Fortior. You should go in the records live too. And then something that I thought I lost, but I re-found in the paper stack. This is Selim Lemucci and His Enemies, the booklet from Van, presenting presenting the band, his new band. Yeah, Earth, Air, Spirit, Water, Fire will be released December 2013, and this was on Van's Records. Does it say a lineup? It talks about the records. Mens Animus Corpus was the first one, but yeah, it doesn't say who was in the band at the time. They when Selim took his life the year after at Roadburn, they did this huge, beautiful, ceremony for him, I guess. I don't know how else to describe it, because all his friends and artists that just did songs from this and from, I think Devil's too, but I can't be sure. But it was one of the times I set out a complete main stage show, because there's always so much to do at these festivals. This is from when I think Celine played in 2014 at the main stage. Job Triptychon. There you go. And what's this? Just a Mayhem flyer. Catholic Ball Wave, that's right. I think they're somewhere from the East Block-ish. Sounds like it. A Roadburn program that was marked then as good as all the Weirdo Canyon dispatches. Going from, what year is this? 2014, maybe that's when it started. It says daily fanzine, so I have just one from, no, I have two from 2014, then 2015, 19, 18, 17, so yeah. A lot of shit from Roadburn. And then to round this off is the bundle, and I'll try to get this out. I just keep putting them in, never got out actually. These are all the Roadburn magazines. And let's see where we are. Should be like this. So we're going back in time. This is 2019. I don't think there will be, well, is there a 2020 booklet? I don't know. I don't know if they pressed it already. Yeah, 2019. This is 2018. I think this is Ricky Beckett. I'm not sure. Then we have John Dyer Paisley with the lost forehead. Last time I'll mention it. Then, what else is in here? This is Becky Cloonan, I think, or Coonan, I'm not sure. 2016. Here is the missing 2016 Canyon dispatches, all of them. There is, what's this? What's this? What's this? This is just a flyer pack from the Maryland Doomfest. I don't know if that's important. Then what's in here? Eindhoven Psych Lab. I don't know if that still exists. Also a great festival. Tartarus, an oldie. And this is, I'm not even sure what this is. Just a cool looking hand, I guess. Then we have a King Dude Dog split tape flyer. It's all Van record stuff. That's going to fall. Verbum. I don't even know what that is. Metal of Death. Lichgate cards. If I'm not mistaken, this guy is also connected to the Ashbore scene. Some random cards. I don't even know where I got this one. They look cool. This doesn't. So yeah, that's also in there. Please hold. Then what do we have here? Press guests, art flags. This is 2015 with Sleepman. His artwork. Forgot his name. Can't remember everything. I don't know. This is Constance something. April 2014. 2013. Then 2012, which was Voivod Heir, and then my absolute favorite one is this one by David V. DeAndre, and I have the poster version for this one too. This was one Sun curated, I think. Pentagram played. This was the first one I went to. Circle played with Rink and Thomas. And the conductor, Bovenhand, Acid King, Voivod, and then Voivod curated the year after. Afterburner, Black Mountain. Weird stuff in here that I won't show. Blood Ceremony, Godflash, Terrorizer, Sonnen, Michael Gira, Candlemass, Place of Skulls. What is this? Black Mountain, which is incredible. Shrine Builder, yeah, that was a great show too. So yeah, 2011 was my first year I went. So yeah, that is the loose paper stack. I'm going to put that here and put it away. Then into the books, I guess I have a few. Is the record? It's doing good. Kiss This, Punk and Present Tense by Gina Arnold. Just a, yeah, to kick it off. From Kurt Cobain's Dead to Sex Pistols, 1996 Filthy Lucre Tour. I don't know. We're back on the road with this Music That Matters. But just a book about punk. Is there photo material in here? Not really. They are peppered throughout. The first thing I see is the main punk of them all. So yeah, Paul Stanley, the Star Child. Then, a thing I have never read in my entire life. I started it a few times and it's just too out there, I guess. This is a book compiled by John Zorn and it's in a series. It's called Arcana 3 Musicians on Music, but it's about far out there mathematical theories and stuff like that. It has a quote by Anthony Braxton on the back cover, so you know what you are in for. Scott Hull is in here. Maybe I need to give this another chance. Who else do I know? It's incredible. I don't know anybody. Oh, Buzz Osborne. That's probably why I got it. Released on Sadik. There you go. It has, like I said, it's not all like mathematical theory and stuff like that, but yeah, it has a, for example, ZZ Top and a meaning in music. So yeah, I should read this now. Looking at it now, I should. Then I have Rocco's Adventure with the Melvins. Smoke pot and kill your parents. A zine from the Melvins. I have no idea where this comes from or what it is. Concentrate on the early years of the Melvins. So it's a booklet about the Melvins. Well, it's not a booklet, it's actually a thick one. Let's see if there is some cool shit in here. This is Buzz Osborne, Dale Crover, and Lori Lorix Black. 88 to 91. Wow, my man is in here. Here we go. Joe Preston from Thrones. Love that guy. Great, yeah, bass player, but musician all round, I should say. Not just a bass player. But yeah, you get the picture. Melvins is highly influential sludge, heavy metal, goes into the big business guys. So yeah, sludge, heavy metal, doomy, punk. They have so many releases and they include so many genres in their stuff that it's just a genre of their own. It's Melvins. This is Neither Here or There by the Melvins, and this is on Ipecac, I think. Now I have to issue an apology to Ipecac because I said when I spoke about the Fantomas stuff that they didn't do vinyl. Now I looked into it and they have released a lot of vinyl, it seems. But yeah. This is an art book, if you will, with all releases by the Melvins. Yeah, pictures, lyrics, posters, stuff like this. With the double-headed dog. There's comics in here. It is just too much to mention. There's like little flaps in here. There you go. And it has a CD or a DVD in the back that I took out because the glue was kind of running out. That is in the Melvin's collection upstairs. So, yeah. Great little book. I'm not sure if this is still in press. I don't even know if it is. It feels like it, but you know, I have kept recordings. Yeah. So apologies, the vinyl looks incredible. To Mike, Batman & Co. Then this is an Alexander Heir MM 2014. It says Flyers. It's Alexander Heir flyer zine poster booklet. No idea how I got my hands on this. Maybe at a live show in Antwerp somewhere. Stoga recordings, I think. La Stoga editions. So it's a zine booklet. There you go. The back. He does artwork for absolutely every band ever. The first page is Warthog, for example. Idle Minds I heard about, but yeah, he's done some really cool shit. It's a lot of cops, punks, murder and mayhem. Anasazi. I think I got it there at the Anasazi show that they had it maybe. La Misma, Anasazi, yeah, I think it was that show. Makes sense. He does a lot for La Vida es un Mus and yeah, all that other stuff. He has a, what's his brand? He has a clothing brand too that I'm blanking on, but I'll put it in the show. Oh, Dead Traders, it's called. Dead Traders. There we go. I'll still put it in the show notes if I think about it. But yeah, cool little zine, art zine, whatever you want to call it. And then this is his book. It's called Death is Not the End. We'll see about that, I guess. This is on Sacred Bones. A very nice slipcase. This is the only book I have by the Sacred Bones output because right after this it got really expensive to get stuff from Sacred Bones. I'm not even sure I got it from them directly. Maybe Bissoff Method had this. It is just more of the artwork, but then without. There will be flyer material in here, but it's more a focus on the artwork itself than on the actual booklet. This was the first booklet they did, so. Ultra Abuse. Welcome to the civilized world. You get it. It is. It's always the same kind of style. Oh, look at that. There's beds everywhere now. Maximum rock and roll. Yeah, you get it. It's really cool shit. Looking for. I love this one. That bend over. Love that one. So yeah, Alexander Heir, a very prolific. He's one of the guys like him and Nicky Rat and tons more, I guess, doing great artwork. The record's done. And we have 3 more books, so I'll flip it over. I love that book. It is this weird color, rust brown, I guess, with white and black splashes. There we go. 3 more books, like I said. I'll keep this one for the last. Out of Vogue Hardcore Punk live shots. My wife got this for me at a flea market in the Netherlands, I think. Best works from 14 years of live photography by Patrick Hacklet or Backlet, I'm not sure. Over 300 pictures. Keep real, keep the faith on Buy or Die, I guess. Oh, here it is. Patrick Backlet. She was at Koninginnedag or Koningsdag, the big flea markets over there, and she said there is this black and white book that I know some bands, should I bring it? And I said, yeah, why not? Just bring it. And it has early at the drive-in live shots. I think early because they look 14. Let's see what we knew, or who we knew. Born Dead Icons, Burial, I think that is. There's some Japanese. Bury the Living, Weird Suicide, that's a good one. But there's Kailesas also in here, so there are, and this what got me psyched, there are Dead Stop pictures in here. It doesn't say where it is, but it has, yeah, I need to look at the people in the bag because I'm not sure it's a Belgian show because I don't recognize anybody. Not sure. From Ashes Rise. It is a very particular Henry Fiat's Open Sword. I don't even know what that is, but it looks good. It's a very time. There's Kailesa, early Kailesa, crusty Kailesa. It's a very specific time period. Look at her. So young. We met them at Eberfest some years ago. Warm. So yeah, it has some cool pictures. It's just live pictures. Rambo is in here. Regulations. Severed Head of State. Short Fuse. Tear It Up. Yeah, you get the picture. Tragedy. Let's see, Tragedy pictures. This here shirt on. There you go. You get the picture. So yeah, Out of Vogue, which is one of my favorite songs, hardcore songs. Then we have the Sub Pop USA Subterranean Pop Music Anthology 80 to 88. This is Bruce Pavitt's zine, the guy behind Sub Pop, which has I think it's Damien's podcast that did this with him, or the Vinyl podcast I'm listening to has a great, I'll try to link it, has a great interview about Sub Pop. I think it's Damien, especially the early years, or maybe it was a combination of those two. But this is the collection or the anthology of his zine, Sub Pop USA. This is on Bazillion Points, and it came as it started as a mixtape. This is the complete run of Sub Pop scenes from 1 to 9, so it is a mixtape slash zine. There you go. And this is just a nice compendium of all those materials. Yeah, I could go through all this, but it is a bit more obscure in some parts, because it doesn't deal. It's not just Nirvana. It goes a bit deeper than that. And then this is one that is, yeah, I picked this up in Brooklyn, Dumbo, when we were there at the. Yeah, at the store, the Powerhouse Books store. So they released this, and they have a flagship store, I guess, in Dumbo. This is, like it says, the Taqwacore's Muslim Punk in the USA by Kim Badawi, forward by Michael Muhammad Knight. And it was just the book spoke to me because it was a scene I never even heard of. Now Vice did some heavy metal in Bangladesh or whatever. So, but at the time, it is kind of a shitty production because the glue just ripped apart. But it is from 2000s, and one of those. What year was I in New York? I think it was the second time, so 2009 maybe. Why nobody puts years in here? I have no idea. Printed and bound in China. Well, there you go. A fucking China. Tonight, Muslim Punk Tour. Very cool pictures. It's a weird book. Punk rock. The Taqwacore, yeah. I'm not sure if Taqwa is what they call their stuff, but yeah, you get the picture. It could be a Vice book on that scene. So yeah, that was the last thing. Next up will be, we're going into some Decibel and then Amen Ra stuff and some more Bazillion Points, I guess. That was it for now. Yeah, I hope Ruben can manage to fix the podcast first one is going up on White Filth, and then we're going to I know, or the first few ones, but we'll see.